Oh, everyone. Yes, we are live.
How are
Hello.
you all?
Hello.
Hello, ladies. So, we are back again with another episode of Beyond Numbers. And today we have a very interesting topic for the entrepreneurs, which is left brain entrepreneurs or the right brain entrepreneurs. I'm sure you will have lots of informative session from this go live. So, let's get started. So, we'll start with what is an entrepreneur. Everybody has their definition of entrepreneur. So for us, an entrepreneur is someone who the basis of what risk he takes to invest in a business or start something new, something innovative. So type what kind of risk someone takes is defined to be an entrepreneur. So today we will look at, when we think of an entrepreneur, at times we think that are they left brained or right brain. So today we'll be also looking at this. So we will have an interesting session, and also, what do we think of an entrepreneur? Have you ever wondered if an entrepreneur is a left brain or a right brain? So let's look at that. Before that, we'll give an introduction of ourselves. I'll start with myself. So I'm Neha from Mauritius, and I'm a finance professional, and I'm also a digital business owner, and I stay with my parents. So let's hear from the ladies.
Hi everyone. So mayong gabi sa tanan ng ara subong sa Pinas. My name is Rosie and I am based here in Jersey, but it's afternoon here on my time. So I'll speak in my local dialect, which is Ilonggo in Philippines. So madamo ina salamat sa pagtamayaw sa amon subong adlaw. And I hope nakamutanan you will learn so much. I'm so glad with this episode because in the recent weeks I've been like studying about the mind, and it is so amazing as to what the brain can do and the miracles that it can do. So I hope you guys can tune in and feel free to leave in the comment section where you're watching us from.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Rosie. Maybe you can translate that to us later. So there, mabuhay, magandang gabi, and that's good evening in Filipino. I'm Ayin, a wife and a stay-at-home mompreneur for 3 years now. And just like the two ladies, Nia and Rose, and the other ladies here with us, I was in the world of finance just like them. So I worked in the financial reporting department of a multinational investment bank before I became a stay-at-home mompreneur. So that's it for me.
Thanks, Aileen. Hello, mabuhay everyone. Magandang gabi. I am Darren. I am from the Philippines. So, I am a wife, a mom of two boys, and I currently hold a full-time finance job. So I am a certified public accountant here in the Philippines, and also I am a proud digital business owner.
Okay. Um, Hi. My name is ป้องสวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีทุกคนนะคะวันนี้จะมาพูดเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของ Digital Entrepreneur นะคะก็เดี๋ยวมาดูกันนะคะว่าสมองส่วนซ้ายสมองส่วนขวาจะมีความสำคัญยังไง Okay, my name is Nalapan Opong. I'm from Bangkok, Thailand, and I am a single mom of my 7 years old daughter. And I'm currently working in account professional in the private hospital. And formerly, I'm working in the in the ally business. And that's all for me from now. And I'm jumping to the digital business for like almost 1 year now. That's for me.
Great, thank
Sawadika,
you.
Pong. I hope that I actually
Sorry.
said that right. Sawadika. Mabuhay. I am Mel. I am based here in the Philippines. Born and raised in Bicol, so Madhay na Banggi sa Indogabos. I am also part Chinese. One Shanghao. Like Darren and Rosie, I'm also a certified public accountant. And I used to work in finance for a multinational investment bank. So I would say my left brain was hard at work
during that time. And then when I entered the exciting culinary world, that's when my right brain was unleashed. Now I am an entrepreneur. I think it's a mix of both, but I won't say any spoilers because that's what our episode will be about. So let's see if it's something that a lot of people can also relate to as they watch this episode.
Okay, thank you for the introduction, ladies. So let's move on to a bit more complex way of looking at entrepreneurs. So we also looked at that as from a research that managers and entrepreneurs have different ways of handling things. So from a Swiss Italian research, we saw that managers have a more routinized schedule. Their way of looking at things is different, whereas entrepreneurs might have a different approach to look at problems. So entrepreneurs, maybe they had a hardwired way to use creativity more. So we all are finance backgrounds, finance professionals. So let's see if we have a left brain to look at things or right brain to be an entrepreneur. So which side of the brain is more dominant for us and for you who are watching us? So let's find out from this episode.
Yeah, thank you, Neha. So we have been mentioning since the start of this episode, right? The left and the right brain. So what really is, or what do we mean by the left brain or right brain, right? So just this slide just shows an overview of what are the traits that are considered as for left brain or right brain. So for left brain, so it's more of analysis, logic, idea, facts, math, and training. So that's why we were telling earlier that for us, like finance professionals, we are more of the left brain, right? Because we are more into analysis, math especially, and more of the factual data that we go through, right? As to the right brain, so it's more on the creativity side, the intuition, arts, creation, feeling, and imagination. So more of the art side, right? But so in this episode, we'll go through the different traits, and each of us and maybe our viewers as well can join us in guessing if these traits are really for the left brain or right brain. So yeah, maybe we can start. Yeah. So for the first trait, so vision. So so we'll be flashing our own boards or whiteboards or what we call this flashcards. So whether it's we think it's a left or a right for the left brain or right brain. So first is vision. Okay.
rightไหม
Okay. So okay, most of us tell that it's for the right brain. So yeah, so for me, I think for vision, no? So we may have different definition of vision. So in simple terms, like it can be defined as the ability to see or something you imagine or see in your mind. So for the left brain, I think, right, for vision, it is the capacity to envisage and plan accordingly. So I think I will be able to relate this as well with finance, like when we do forecasting. So we analyze market trends, past and present data to project what would be our future performance. So that this is where analysis comes in, logic, facts, and math, right? So, but I think in entrepreneurship, vision may have a different meaning. Vision is something that the entrepreneur has to establish, which will enable or push him to succeed in the business, in any project or venture that he would start. So by having a clear vision, I think it is important that we know where exactly we want to go, or we have that certain goal that we want to achieve, or something that could define our purpose. Um, there are also some entrepreneurs though that develop their vision as they go along. So for some entrepreneurs, before they start something, they want to have a clear vision, or exactly they want to have that idea as to what they really where they really want to go. But for some, they develop it as they go along. So sometimes the vision that you have developed from the start could change eventually. So I think that's when open-mindedness and the ability to adapt would be helpful. So that's another trait that I think um, a successful entrepreneur should have. So, but I think what's important is that you have the drive and the passion to continuously work on what you have started to achieve that what you call vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for
So
that,
that's for me.
So there. I think we have this our second enabling trait. So an entrepreneur is a planner or facts oriented. So and to our audience, what do you think? Is it right? Can I see your
Yes.
answers? Can I see Rosie left, Mel left, Darren right, right for Niha, and left for Tom. So it's different. Everyone, we don't have the same answers. So here, the answer is left brain trait. So this is our main trait, generally finance people's trait. So this is actually um, connected, somewhat connected, not somewhat, but it's really connected to what Darren discussed. So an entrepreneur should have vision, of course, and to achieve that vision, he or she should have actionable goals. So just to share with you, and I think a lot of you here, you girls here, when when I was an employee, my previous company, we have this yearly business planning. And those plans for the year are broken down into action items. So similarly, when we do what we do here in the business, what I personally do in the business, every December, um, we look back and analyze our business performance for the year. And from there, we plan for the succeeding year. So that plan, I revisit every quarter, at least every quarter, just to check if I'm on track in achieving my goals. So I think what I can share is that this is one of my favorite parts of being a digital entrepreneur because this is my personality as well. As I'm a planner, my husband Yar, he says that it's my role in the family. I'll plan and he'll execute. so, but anyway, kidding aside, coming from the finance background, we are natural planners, right? And we are what I can say we are methodical, and it helps to be systematic in our business. And also, when you have a business, you have to base your decisions from facts, right? So decisions are to be made based on actual financial figures. So also in finance, we also do forecasts as well, and we make sure that those forecasts will be achieved. Um, what else? And predominantly left brain entrepreneur. I myself, I'm detailed oriented. I love routinary tasks. I'm not sure if um some of you also some of you also love routinary tasks. But for me, the downside is that when there are changes or if there are situations that are out of usual routine, I notice that it's harder for me to adjust sometimes. So anyway, I think leveraging the left brain trait here is greatly helpful, especially in the day-to-day and um, overall operations of the business, especially for entrepreneurs like us, where business owners are somewhat, we are required to be jack of all trades because we wear multiple hats here in our small business. But just to tell our audience that don't worry if you're a business owner and that you're a business owner that you think you're predominantly left brain, or if you think you're lacking in this domain, here in our digital business, we'll provide you with an automated system, proven system wherein most of the tasks of the business um, of the business owner are already done for you. A lot of our business operations are being done by our system, and we also have admin and IT support available for you. So here for first time entrepreneurs, starting and running the business is much easier. So there.
Okay. Okay. For the next one, it's about the risk taker. It's about the risk taker.
So
I'll go
should
for
we
What
this.
do you think about the risk taker? You think reps left brain or light brain? Let me eat right. Ding. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
Rosie has the left hand, left brain, right? Mostly will be right, no? For the risk taker, it's about intuitive, decisive, bold, and go with gut feeling, and also the structure experimentation. To give you more clear explanation about that is about like for every business, the risk is the main fun is like a fundamental factor that we need to see and we need to think because when you jumped into establish the business, you need to invest your time, you need to invest your money, you need to invest your effort, and also to think about how to solve the problem, to building something new, to get a successful on the business. So um, even mostly for the risk taker, is most seems like we use the right right brain, right? We need to use the right brain, but actually if we use just the gut feeling to decide or make a decision, it could make you fail, or it could make you go to the wrong direction. So become an entrepreneur, you need to prepare yourself, not too afraid of the risk, but to just make yourself comfortable to taking a risk. And you just need to like not just jump into the risk, but you need to do the proper planning, like to do the structure, experimentation, or you need to do the to study the market segmentation and strategy when you need to do something and you can uh, success in the business. So when you need to think or you need to use some kind of logic from the left brain to like to make it balance, like you need to balance it to make the successful of the business. And for the our digital business, we have like the training, we have the community that we can share, we can somebody may do some tests on the business on the different way, and we can share the idea which way is most effective way for you, and you can use your gut feeling to select to follow, or you can use to your idea to create the new things. It depends on you, but we have the community to support you for the training, for the structure, and for the guideline. Yeah, this is to get the successful. Okay.
Can I explain why I chose left then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Following your explanation.
Explain yourself.
Sorry. Okay, Rosie, why you choose the left brain?
Yeah, because you mentioned about when you do risk, you plan. So us also shared by Darren earlier about planning and vision, and also by Ayin about forecasting, and you mentioned about the risk. So I was looking at the left side. We're in like, oh, we do analysis and we gather the facts and we do the logic. So in terms of doing risk, I think I'm more of into the calculated risk when you're mentioning it. Well,
Yeah, it makes sense then. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so maybe we can read some of the comments of our viewers. So from Liz, hello ladies watching live from Dubai. Hello
Hello.
Liz.
Hello, Liz.
Hi,
Great to
Liz.
see you all together. Yes.
Long time.
Long time, yeah. Okay. Vision is right brain also from Liz. Yes.
Rosie, did you have the same answer?
Yes, I did.
Then from Krista, hello ladies.
Hi,
Thanks
Hello.
Krista for
Krista.
watching. From Joanne
Hi,
also, hi
Joanne.
Hi,
ladies.
Joanne.
Hello.
Hi, Joanne.
And from Liz again, I am a planner by nature, so I think it is left brain. Yeah.
Mm.
Liz is from
Correct.
Dubai. Mark okay. What else? Okay, so those are the first set of comments. So maybe we can move on to the next trait that we're going to discuss.
I'm ready with my answer.
Right.
This one is
No captions, just guess first. Activate your right brain.
Colors on cards.
so should we flash our answers? All of us answered right brain.
I
Are
think
we
this one is
correct?
a given.
Yeah, and I think we're all right.
Trait.
Yeah, so this slide, as colorful as it is, it talks about an entrepreneur being creative. So sometimes, when we say creativity, does it only apply to entrepreneurs, or is creativity something that is you're either born with or not? And what if you're not, diba? Is there no hope for you to be an entrepreneur? So of course, I actually gathered some. This is from one of the speakers that I've been listening to about creativity and just kind of life advice about how it is to be an entrepreneur, and it's something to do with how it makes sense to you. So sense is sense. He didn't spell it as sense, but sense is like centavos. So sense like CENTS. So I'll explain all this acronym. So when we're looking at creativity, we need to also look into our core competencies. So first of that is STANDS, which is C, which stands for contribution. So, when like, okay, I want to set up this business, or I want to be an entrepreneur, what will I do? So first of all, you need to look at the contributions you've done in your life, not just recently, but like look at all the past things that you've done. So have you been a volunteer in the community, or how's this? Have you given advice to people, or like just what have you contributed? So, have a list of all those things. So it's more of looking at the talents you have actually. So that we can arrive to the creative part. So that's number one, C, contribution. And we'll go to letter E, which is excellence. So, so once you have all these talents that you have tallied on, what it is something that people praise you for. So you can look at it globally or also locally. So ask yourself, where do you excel best? In what field? So all of us here are finance professionals. I think it's not a question that we are good in numbers, correct? So excellent. So are you good in numbers? Are you good in math? And every one of us face the camera and we go live in our respective Facebook pages. So are you good in public speaking? um are you into drawing and art as earlier as during the slide? And if you're not sure what you excel on, you got your family, we got our family, we got our friends, and we can always ask them for feedback and ask them honestly in what field or talents that you're able to bless them, because that will help in what field you excel. And so that's C for contribution, E for excellence, N. N stands for natural gift. So all of us, we are born with natural gifts. So what is your natural gift? I mean, Mel just stated earlier that even though she's a CPA, she went into culinary arts. Is that a natural gift, Mel? So, are you natural in terms of singing, in terms of dancing, in cooking, baking? So find something that you are natural at something. So you need to make sure that you discover that. What's next one? T. So CEN, which is contribution, excellence, and natural gift. You need to make sure that once you have that, you have to do letter T, which is you need to turn it on. Okay, so it is something that what makes you happy, and that even if people won't pay you for that one, you will still do it. And and yeah, just find out what turns you on, what excites you, and if it makes you happy, does it also makes the people around you happy. And and letter S, lastly, is this is my belief. So for me, letter S means spirit leading. I always, in whatever venture that I go into, or new things that I do, I always seek for prayers. So it could be the Holy Spirit, it could be the universe, or it could also be your own conscience. So that something when you go into, and if your conscience is not happy with it, then you know it. You have that, as mentioned by Neha earlier, it's that gut feel. So as we say, if it makes sense to you, so it makes sense to do, isn't it? So hopefully you go back to that, and I know everyone else, everyone in this room, and also all our listeners and viewers today, and all of us are talented. I really believe that. All of us are creative in one way or another, and in many ways. And with these talents, we have to bring this. So once we establish all those talents that we have to bring it to a platform of opportunity, which is, as all of us ladies here, we provide it to you through our digital business. So like, I don't know, like, say most people love to sing. Like, I sing in the shower. I mean, but if you have your talents and you need to find opportunity, so if you love to sing, but if you are in the place that your singing is not valued, then essentially you won't earn from it. So I believe that the platform of opportunity is also something that is God given, and it's also something that we pray for, because in whatever venture we go to, of course we always hope for the best, and we always hope that it's something where we can earn something from and bless people as well. And I think I want to just make sure on that the last bit of doing it is also based on an effort. So and it's always all about us. It is in each one of us. So we have these talents, and we have these opportunities, and it's given to us by our Almighty. It's given to us by the universe. But at the end of it, it has to have an effort from us. So and it's yours, it's ours. And in order for something to happen, you have to always act on it. And as Pong shared earlier, in our business community, we have all these wonderful mentors and coaches who guide us all the way. So even if you're stuck on something, there's someone who will encourage you and believe you and push you to move forward. And yeah, we have to make sure that we just have to go beyond and optimize what we have, because I think everyone is given something. Everyone is given a talent. Everyone is given an creativity to be an entrepreneur, to earn something from, if you find how you can get value out of it. And yeah, so and I just want to quote a verse from the Bible, which is saying that as God would have said it, in the parable of the talents, what is given to you, you have just to make sure that you will have it to grow. That's it for me.
Good. Nice statement.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do you have next? Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. Let's
Look
see.
at that.
Let's see.
Opportunity. Well, all right. I think it's right.
Are we correct, Nia?
I'm right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so we have opportunity. So it is related to, can we identify new business opportunities? Like when we think of new business opportunities, we also think of, can we do it? Is it for us? Or like we mentioned about risk earlier, will it be risky? But because with everything we have a risk, whatever it is, we have a risk involved. Be it in terms of percentage, it can be high, but it can be low. So when we see an opportunity, at times we already know, we get an intuition that okay, maybe this is something correct for me, this is something I can do. I think for me, I get it. So I think for other people also, they get it, that okay, there's an intuition that okay, this is something correct to do. So then we get curious, we want to know more. So when we identify an opportunity, we get an intuition that maybe this is a sign that we can make this work. And then there is the curiosity. We want to learn more about the opportunity. We move from that stage of thinking more about the risk, and then we think more about the potential. So when there is an opportunity, there will be a trend, I think, so that we are out of our comfort zone. Then we see the opportunity as a potential. So when we have new opportunities, what we really need to look at is on the return on investment. If it is a new business opportunity, there will be an investment. So what is your return on investment is really important when you look at an opportunity. If your return on investment is high, definitely the opportunity will be worth taking. So this is something that we helps us make decisions in identifying new business opportunities. And also, like, we need to take chances. If we don't take chances, we won't know what's lying on the other side. Like Rosaline talked about, exploring on our creativity. If we don't take chances, get out of our comfort zone, and I want to learn cooking, I want to paint, I want to sing, I want to dance, if we don't take chances on ourselves, it's just like the business. If we don't take chances, we won't get successful. So this is from my side. Yes. Thank
The
you.
way, yeah, the way Neha explained it is actually very, like it covers both sides. Like
Yes.
for a right brain creative, you're always on the lookout for new things and business opportunities, right? Like the next sparkly or shiny thing would excite you with new ideas. And then Neha mentioned about ROI, so that's actually the left brain now kicking in. Like, is this something that's actually feasible? Is this something that is just shiny on the outside but won't give me the return on investment? So I think on to the last trait, I think it's becoming clearer now that it's not just one side of the brain that we're looking at when it comes to being a successful entrepreneur, right? And in this trait, the last one, this one. Wait, before I actually share on this one, what's your guess, ladies, on this one? Is it more of left brain or right brain?
Program.
Turn.
Name. 1, 2, 3.
Left for Aline, right for Rosie, right for Darren, left for left for Pong, and then Neha it's both. So Aline also both. So this looks like a tiebreaker trade.
Like this.
But actually you're
Flexible.
right. All of you are actually right. This one is a mix, I would say, because when you tackle problems, it entails logical thinking, analyzing, and at times you would look at even numbers, right? We look at ROI, and when we run our business, we also look at income and expenses. Are we actually spending more than our projected income? So um, solving problems for the most part requires us to be logical and analytical. So it's more of left brain. And practically, that's what entrepreneurs do. They look at a certain pain point or a problem, and then they come up with solutions as a business idea. But I think it's also a mix of having the right brain activated, because when you implement solutions, you also have to be creative. Like, there's no one solution that fits all. Sometimes some solutions don't go as planned. So you also have to be creative as to how you would actually implement solutions and come up with solutions depending on the circumstances and the situation. So on many aspects of being digital entrepreneurs, we adjust as we go. Like Neha mentioned earlier, we go out of a comfort zone, we adapt, we change. And I think the fact that we are all finance professionals and we have opted to become digital entrepreneurs also is already a testament as to how we have utilized both our left and right brains, right? Because we are actually thinking of ideas and ways to meet our family and our wants and needs better with different ways of addressing them, right, ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
True.
Good.
Right.
Right.
Yes. So let's see if the audience also agrees with this one. Right. Let's look at some of the comments as well. Oh wait, there's a comment earlier from Joanne.
Oh,
Okay.
Joanne saying, I can't imagine if finance professionals do not plan. For sure, you're all planners. What can you say, lady?
Sometime.
Not all the time.
At work.
Liz saying her natural gift is Manoy. That can be a creative way as well, Liz.
Good gift. Okay. Okay. I think you all have the many information about left and right brain and know more how it's working. What is the creative side and what is the logical side, something like that. So as we mentioned, for every point and everything, we didn't have the fixed pattern for entrepreneur. You don't need to be the left brain, or you don't need to use the right brain to do the business. But the thing that you should have is to utilize both left and right brain, and we need to leverage our left and right brain to be a successful in the business or to become a successful entrepreneur, right? So even we have like a professional like the finance professional background, it doesn't mean that we use only the left brain to do the things, or even we have the pattern in ourselves. We can use the training, we can use the samples of our friend or our community to have more creativities, or to use more like a bold to do the things, like to do the new things, to gain the new ideas. So it's like we need to use whole brain or integrate both left and right brain to get a successful in the business. And okay, so you can find your strength and also find a way to improve your weakness, or to do the thing that you never done before. I believe that everybody has a talent, and everybody has the full capacity in yourself, but you may not aware of it, or you never use it. So when you get more information, when you need to like more train, you will become more like professional in that way. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the discussion for today for the left brain and right brain, and I hope we already here, or also enjoy discussion, and we didn't see each other for some times.
Yes.
Right? Okay. This is all. So for next episode, what is the next one?
So you should watch out for our next episode. So this is episode 4. For episode 5, watch out. We'll be sending the invite again, and we want to thank you again for tuning in with us. And yes, but before we end, Mel, I need to show this first.
Oh,
I'm a fan of Lalagoon. Sorry, ladies. So,
thank you.
So there. Thank you everyone for
With the
watching.
checking.
We will be flashing our websites after this episode. So if you feel that you're interested in the business, feel free to register on our respective websites or message us if you have any questions. So that's it for us. Bye. Good night.
Bye. Thank you
Bye-bye.
for
Good
watching.
night.
See you.
Everyone,
Everybody's still
bye.
here.
See you.